The Bear is in its third season and continues to captivate fans. But what about when the cameras stop rolling? Let's spill the tea on the real love lives of your favorite cast members. What secrets are Jeremy Allen White and Ayo Edebiri keeping?
Why you putting it away?
For my boy!
What or who led to Jeremy's divorce? And who saved Matty Matheson from going off the deep end?
I love you, Eben.
Bon appetit. Or rather, enjoy watching. Eon Moss-bachrach as Richie Jeremovich. His character hasn't had much luck in love, but in real life, it's a different story.
Restaurants as a whole, hospitality as a whole.
No one can forget that moment with a passionate kiss happened at the 75th Emmy Awards. Naturally, some immediately wondered, what's going on between Eben and Matty Matheson?
How does Matty taste? Delicious?
Yeah. Not like hot dogs.
But there's no need to read too much into it. Eben was just over the moon about winning in the comedy series category. Plus, his wife, Yelena Yemchuk, was in the audience, witnessing his spontaneous celebration.
Thank you, Yelena. I love you so much.
The actor met his love back in the late 90s at a dinner party, where Yemchuk first caught his eye. The woman was initially hesitant because Eben was an actor, and she doubted his seriousness. However, after a year and a half, they started dating and never looked back. The couple has 2 daughters, born in 2007 and 2010. Eben loves spending time with his girls, enjoys cooking for them, and encourages them to play sports. He's into biking, jump rope, running, and swimming himself.
I started swimming seriously maybe 10 years ago. Cured my back pains. My favorite place to swim is in the ocean.
Of course, the actor doesn't neglect his work either. For instance, he's set to make his Marvel debut next year, starring in the upcoming sequel to Fantastic Four. Meanwhile, the next actor is a newbie in the industry, Matty Matheson as Neil Fack. Although he's not primarily known as an actor, Matty is a famous Canadian cook who owns several restaurants, authors books, and even launched a clothing line. Before The Bear, he created culinary shows like Dead Set on Life and It's Supper Time.
Well, they like to make fun of me. They like to make fun of me because I'm not an actor, but I act serious.
Matheson was also serious about starting his family. Can you believe it? He's been with his sweetheart Trish Spencer since high school.
But I've been with the same woman for 20 years.
They tied the knot in 2014 and now have 3 children together. Matty doesn't hide the fact that wife has been by his side through the toughest times of his life, including his struggle with alcohol addiction.
Because I was lying. The lying is what really broke me. She's a fucking saint. She's a hard-bodied Italian-Irish woman.
The moment when the actor realized he could lose Trish was a turning point in his life.
This is a time where I can stop.
So he's been sober since 2012 and has big career plans ahead, and we have no doubt he'll achieve them all. What about a persistent veteran chef? Liza Colon-zayas as Tina. She portrays a bossy and determined character which mirrors her real-life personality. Just recently, the Bronx-born actress celebrated 30 years in her career, quite an impressive milestone. But according to The Star, it was for The Bear series that she had been waiting all this time.
It has taken all of these years for the audience, the industry, and myself to be truly ready.
This year, Liza also starred in John Krasinski's animated comedy, If. By the way, she enjoys cooking and often comes up with new dishes for her family, especially loving Puerto Rican cuisine. Since 1998, colon-zayas has been married to her colleague, David Zayas, known for his role in the TV series Dexter. They have a son and a daughter together. Liza rarely shares family photos on social media, but she did publicly congratulate her husband on their 25th anniversary.
You are the greatest miracle of my life, my best, most trusted friend and partner. I adore you more and more. It was magical when we took our vows in Lydia Ramirez's place, and I thank the universe every day for bringing you to me.
Well, and the next cook is a real conspiracy enthusiast. Lionel Boyce as Marcus. The baker turned pastry chef keeps his personal life details to himself. It's unclear who he's dated in the past or if he's currently seeing anyone. What he loves to discuss, though, is his work. According to Lionel, after the show, he gained a lot more attention in restaurants.
More than I ever did in my life, obviously. There's no reason to before, but yeah.
Well, the actor is clearly a bit modest, because even before this show, he was well known as a writer, producer, and had connections to the rap culture. He gained fame for his collaboration with Tyler, the creator in Bald Fade Productions. This year, Boyce joined the cast of the psychological thriller Shell, alongside Elizabeth Moss and Kate Hudson. Directed by Max Minghella, the film promises to be intriguing. Now let's shift focus to the main character's sister, Abby Elliott as Natalie Sugar Berzato. The co-owner of the restaurant on the show admitted that she used to work as a waitress herself in real life.
It was a week. The whole thing lasted.
What was the restaurant?
Louise's Trattoria?
Yeah.
Trattoria?
Here in LA.
Here in LA, yeah.
But Abby quickly realized she wanted to follow in her father's footsteps. After all, he is one of Hollywood's comedy legends, Chris Elliott. Fans might recognize the actress from her time on Saturday Night Live, where she worked until 2012. During that time, she briefly dated her colleague Fred Armisen. In her personal life, Elliott is thriving. She has been married to screenwriter and producer Bill Kennedy since 2016.
It was pretty formal for a backyard wedding. We had a tent and a band and stuff.
Together, they are raising 2 children, a daughter and a son. Their boy, William Billy Joseph Lunny Kennedy IV, was born last summer. So, this celebrity juggles both motherhood and her on-screen career. By the way, Abby's colleague is also renowned as the Queen of Comedy and is truly the funniest among the entire cast. Ayo Edebiri as Sydney Adamu. Before winning a Golden Globe and an Emmy for her role as a sous chef in The Bear, the actress was active in the New York comedy scene. At just 24 years old, she was invited to direct her own series, Ayo and Rachel Are Single, on Comedy Central. She has already appeared as a host on Saturday Night Live. The actress has won everyone over with her sense of humor and emotional depth, which shines through in everything she does.
I'm really, really grateful. If I forgot to thank you, I'm sorry. Unless you were mean or something. Okay, bye, thank you.
At the same time, she keeps her romantic life very private. When asked about it, Ayo usually responds with a joke or deflects the question.
And if you want any more info, it costs a lot of money.
In 2022, she was with actor and comedian Colin Burgess, and this year, there are rumors she's dating Paul Mescal. Ayo says she loves to travel, and her favorite hobby is scrapbooking with random stickers. The celebrity also mentions that she avoids reading gossip about herself, and the only person who checks her DMs is her mother.
I think this isn't what you're looking for, but my mom does send crazy responses to things. She's an active responder.
We wonder what her mom would say about the possible romance between her daughter and Jeremy Allen White. There's increasing speculation about their relationship, especially since they've been seen walking together several times. Maybe the actor himself has something to say about it. Jeremy Allen White as Carmen Berzato. This actor is now considered one of Hollywood's sex symbols. Well, it's no surprise, especially after his Calvin Klein commercial. Even Jeremy's co-workers couldn't help but discuss that footage.
I found it to be uncomfortable for me. I haven't eaten since I've seen it.
Until recently, this actor was a family man. He married actress Addison Timlin in 2019, whom he's known since they were teenagers. They have 2 daughters, Ezer and Dolores, who even share a famous godmother, Dakota Johnson. Just last year, White talked about how much he misses his girls when he's away, and how they leave him little notes.
If I'm going anywhere, she'll write me a note, and she'll oftentimes write a note from our 3-year-old. Our 3-year-old can't write yet, so my wife will write one for her. It's so nice, you know, when you're missing home to have them close.
The couple were last seen together at the 2023 Golden Globe Awards, where Jeremy won the award for Best Actor.
Addison Timlin, I love you deep in my bones. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
But just 4 months later, Timlin filed for divorce. It's said she couldn't handle the actor's overly busy schedule on The Bear. After their breakup, the couple agreed to joint custody of their daughters. However, there are a few interesting conditions. White must use a device that confirms he is sober before seeing the children and attend weekly therapy sessions. After his divorce, the actor was seen kissing model Ashley Moore and dating singer Rosalia. As for the talk about his romance with Ayo, Jeremy insists they're just close friends who met long before the show. The actors both attended the Institute of Culinary Education, so there's real chemistry cooking between them. Jeremy doesn't comment on his personal life these days, saying his work is his priority. In the past year alone, he has starred in 3 movies, including the biographical sports drama, The Iron Claw. White doesn't plan on slowing down anytime soon, and neither do any of the actors in The Bear. Who's your favorite cast member and why? Share with us in the comments.